Let's move on to the last subject of this episode, and that is the new Coroner song. Coroner is a band that for me is very highly revered by myself. I ended up getting into them. Well, first, they have a song called Renewal. It's off of an upcoming album called Dissonance Theory, which comes out in the fall. I love Coroner. It was a band I always knew about, and actually in the band Archetype, when I sang for them, the guitar player, Chris, was really, really into Coroner. Like, it was like one of his favorite bands. They had obviously been gone for a very, very long time, but that's how I ended up getting into them. And they have their first new song in over 30 years. So they've been playing live shows. They've been playing out for off and on for a while now, but now they have new material and a new album coming out. So they release a song. And when you are a band that's really, really good like they were, and I honestly, folks, I think Coroner was highly, highly underrated and underappreciated during the first run that they had in the, like late 80s and in the 80s and the early to mid 90s. I like the new song. And I'll put a link to it in the show notes. But I think it's great to see these guys back. Now, for me personally, the first time I actually ever heard Coroner was the video for Masked Jackal on Headbangers Ball when I was a kid. But I didn't really get into them until Chris, when I was an Archetype, till Chris from Archetype, Chris Matus, ended up getting me into them. And played me an album called Mental Vortex, which I still think is one of the greatest thrash metal albums I've ever heard. They have another album called No More Color. Mental Vortex, No More Color, those are my two favorite Coroner albums. But all the albums they put out were very, very good. And again, Tommy Vetterli is an incredible guitar player. And he showcases that on this new song. So at first, when I heard the song, I was a little bit underwhelmed because I thought to myself, man, these guys have been gone. Haven't made any, well, they haven't been gone, but they haven't made any new music or put anything new out, in 3 decades. And I was listening to the song and I'm like, the song's not bad. I think the song is very good. But now, after listening to it about 50 or 60 times, now I really love the song a lot. Now, interestingly enough, the middle portion of it, all the middle sections of the song, I think it's the best part of the song. And, again, the guitar playing, the lead guitar playing, Tommy Vetterli's lead guitar playing is absolutely incredible. The guitar solos in it just kind of really blew me away. But I'd probably say the song has had positive reviews. Some people have been underwhelmed by it. And usually, again, when a band isn't around for a long time and they put a song out, a lot of times people might be underwhelmed by it because people are like, man, I've been waiting forever. And then you put this out. And that was the attitude of a few people. But overall, I think the song is pretty solid. And it's a really good start to previewing their next album. So, to be perfectly fair and honest, I really dig it. I think the song is good. I think it's a solid track. Do I think it's like monumentally amazing and is it like, is a song like, would the song be like a 10 out of 10 for me? No, but I still think it's very good. And I'm really I pre-ordered that album. I'm really looking forward to the Dissonance Theory album. I really can't wait to hear this because I've loved Coroner. I love the Mental Vortex album in No More Color. It kind of has that Mental Vortex vibe to it. It definitely has a lot of weird time changes, especially when you get to the middle portion of the song, which is what they were known for. They were more, Coroner was always more of a progressive styled thrash metal band. When you get to an album like Mental Vortex, it's like nobody's put anything out that has ever sounded like that before or after. No More Color is the same way. I mean, those two records, nobody's done anything that sounds like that, either before or after. So I'm interested to hear what this album sounds like. I'm actually really, really excited for it. They recently toured the United States. I mean, they played a bunch of small clubs, nothing crazy, but I have to admit, I'm really, really anticipating this album. So much really great stuff is coming out this year, too. It's going to be hard to nail down what is my album of the year. Coroner's going to make it that much harder, I think. Hey everybody, Tony here from the Metal Command podcast. Again, I appreciate your support. Since 1998, I have hosted this show in one form or another, starting off in radio and now in the podcast format. Again, thanks for watching, and if you like what you see and hear on this show, by all means, please hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell to be notified anytime I do post a video, and if you see this program on any other form of social media, please give me a follow there. Again, I always appreciate your support.